Hello, my name is Brooke Hender from Sort Yourself Out, and welcome to the 8th video in my series of 9 videos, and this is step 7, don't do it alone. And what I'm talking about is if you're interested in bringing about change in any area of your life, then you don't have to do it alone. I'm not very good at this. I'm going to be completely honest here. I'm much happier when I'm in control of stuff. I'm much better than I used to be, but still on some level I feel like I should be able to sort everything out myself. Now there's no real basis for that. I haven't been taught everything, I only have a limited amount of knowledge, and yet I still believe on some level that I should be able to sort everything out. It's not helpful. And the truth is, I wouldn't be where I am today without the help of others. I'm not just talking about therapists. I've had therapy and I continue to engage with therapists in terms of exploring and dealing with my stuff. You know, when I wanted to improve my swimming, I invested money and time into working with a swim coach so that I could improve my swimming. When I've had an accident, I go to the hospital and I get the people who are specialised at those sort of things to help me deal with, in my case, dodgy ankle, broken collarbone, you name it. We don't think twice so much about doing those things. And yet, when it comes to how we think and how we feel and those things that aren't working in our lives, that aren't helpful, we somehow go, well, I should know how to do this. Why can't I sort myself out? Have you been trained? Have you been given any understanding or techniques? Perhaps you have, in which case, wonderful. But I didn't. I used to believe that everybody else got given the manual on how to do life and that somehow I missed out. Everybody else seemed to know how to do life. They just seemed to get it. Now, I know that's not true, and actually it's very common that a lot of people feel like everyone else got the manual and they didn't. If you don't know what to do, if you don't know how to get from where you are to where you'd like to be, or there's something going on and you're not sure what it is, work with somebody. Work with me. I'd be happy for you to work with me if I'm the right person for you. But there are lots of people out there doing lots of great, amazing work. What's important is to find somebody that's the right person for you. That relationship is absolutely fundamental. I used to make a lot of mistakes, repeated mistakes, based on my beliefs in relationships. I used to go for a cycle, a repeated pattern, an unhelpful one. And it wasn't until I started doing the work that I discovered that it was about how I felt about myself, and then dealing with that allowed me to break that pattern, to see the world in a different way, because I saw myself in a different way, in a more helpful and useful way for me and for the people I was seeing. The thing is, as I've mentioned before, hope is not a strategy. So if you want to change something, do something about it. Take action. Speak to a therapist or a coach or a whatever. See if they can help you. If they're not the right person, you sometimes might have to go through more than one person to find the right person, but they are out there. Take action. Don't do it alone. You don't have to.